Nothing about this team fucking surprises me anymore. The Houston Texans, with their 67th overall pick, they have drafted a quarterback, Davis Mills, and this is a pick that surprised everybody. I had the benefit of finding out about this pick about 20 minutes before it happened. But before we get onto the video, guys, don't forget we're doing this giveaway for I think the one of the most rarest pieces of Texas memorabilia. J.J. Watt, John Weeks, Case Keenum, Matt Schaub, and you have Andre Johnson right here at the front. Only 1,000 of these made. When I get to 4,000 subscribers, I will be giving them away. So for that, let me know how you feel about this pick. But the Houston Texans have selected Davis Mills with the 67th overall pick in the draft, and he is our quarterback, right? This tells us what exactly the Houston Texans' plan is. They have obviously moved away from Deshaun Watson. You say, well, Ruben or Mister 713, this is the third round pick. You can't take a Justin Fields or a Zach Wilson or a Trevor Lawrence. Well, if that's the case, then why the fuck are you drafting Davis Mills? In the third round pick with your first overall pick, when players like Josh Palmer, Dwami Brown, receivers who the Houston Texans are going to need, and yet you go ahead and take a quarterback. And now, honestly, what does this do with Tyrod Taylor? Because if you're drafting Davis Mills, what you're telling me right now is Davis Mills is the future. That he is going to go in training camp and try to compete with Tyrod Taylor to be the franchise QB. Now, this is something that pisses me off, and this is something that needs to be talked about. Because why in the hell are you signing Tyrod Taylor and saying this guy is going to be the guy? He is going to come in. We know how good he could produce, only to draft a quarterback at 67. Now, I hate that I'm putting so much hate on Davis Mills. Like I said, I'm also putting a bunch of hate on David Culley because this whole situation, and even Nick Casario, because this whole thing, oh, we're not trading Deshaun. We're not gonna trade Deshaun. This is my Vince McMahon voice. We ain't trading him. And the first thing you do is draft the QB with other assets over there. Osai, the defensive end from Texas, was still there on the board. Might still be there when the Texans get there, but that's not besides the point. As you take a quarterback with your first pick in the draft, dude. This says rebuild. This has to say rebuild. Deshaun Watson's days are numbered as a Houston Texan. Now, you heard Patrick Storm on Texans Unfiltered say that he's going to get traded in June. That looks like it is, right? A lot of people thought he was going to be traded last night in the first round. Didn't happen. A lot of people thought he might get traded today. Didn't happen. The Houston Texans have just said they have moved on for Deshaun Watson. They have drafted Davis Mills, and they expect them to be in competition with Tyrod Taylor in the draft. And not only that, they kind of want to say that this is Pep Hamilton's fault. Pep Hamilton was the passing games coordinator at Stanford, saw a lot of Davis Mills. Apparently, it was said that if Davis Mills went back to college next year, he would eventually be the number one overall pick, surpassing Sam Howell. So what this says is that they are thinking ahead. This might fail, but last year at Stanford, he had 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 1,500 yards. He won almost all of his games. He was 4-1. And then the year before that, he went 3 and I think 5. Only threw for 2,000 yards, had a couple touchdowns. So we need to see how good this quarterback could be. The mental aspect is obviously there because he went to Stanford, right? You think of Stanford, you think of Andrew Luck. Maybe Davis Mills is that smart. Maybe he could take what like maybe he could be a franchise quarterback. He doesn't have any help in the run game. He doesn't have any help in the wide receiver game. He is gonna have that now. What Brandon Cooks and whoever the hell we fucking draft in the next up and coming days, guys. Davis Mills is the new Houston Texans quarterback. He might wear number 1. I don't know what he's gonna wear. This is there was a lot of players on there. Terrence Mitchell was there for the Houston Texans. You could have traded up, go get Terrence Mitchell, and whoever you get quarterback, whether it's Tua or you draft one next year, they're gonna have someone who could be a potential number 1 wide receiver. You didn't do that. You went ahead and drafted David Mills. I hate this pick, and I hope this comes back to bite me in the ass. I hope y'all play this in ads that say, "Look at this dumbass who drafted Davis Mills. Hey, that's the beauty of sports. You get to tell me whenever I'm fucking wrong, and I get to tell you whenever I'm fucking right. I may be a little drunk. I may be a little high. The Houston Texans take Davis Mills as their new quarterback. I don't know how I feel about this, guys. Let me know what you fucking think. Let me know. As always, go Texans. And as always, you guys have a fucking blessed day.